The cool thing about this projector is it has a battery built in. So this is a battery, it attaches magnetically. So you don't need to be by an outlet to use the projector. It has Android TV built in it, so you don't need any wires or anything like that. You can just use Android TV and Wi-Fi to watch everything you want. One really cool feature that I like is if you move it up or down, it automatically adjusts. So you don't have to manually adjust the angles or anything like that. This was sent to me so I could test it out and make this video. It works really well, but there are a few design choices that I think you should be aware of. Before we get to that, let me kind of show you what you get out of the box and the setup process. So here is the projector itself. You can see on the back, you've got your HDMI, you've got your audio, power button, USB, and then you've got two different power. So let's go ahead and show you that. The base for the projector is basically just a battery. So you can press this, you can see we've got about half a charge on that. And it comes with this cable. So I can plug this into the battery, then plug this into the projector. Now we have power to the projector. So it is wireless, pretty cool. Press the power button. I can feel air coming out. And here we're waiting for the bulb to light up a bit. And then here we go. So that's pretty cool. Press the power button once to get the menu to come up. Press it again to turn it off. So now I can unplug this. So you've got a few things to clean the lens if you need to clean the lens. One of the beefier manuals I have seen, but it actually seems like a pretty nice and informative manual. So you got an HDMI cable, you've got your remote control. You will not want to lose this because you'll basically need this to do just about everything. Two AAA batteries. And then here is the actual power cord. So with the power cord, you can use the projector just like this. You don't have to have it on the battery base. So you can see it has power. You can turn it on like normal. And because we are plugged into power and we plug in this cord, now we are charging the base. So kind of a weird way to charge this. There's no way to charge the battery without just plugging in the projector itself. The main thing that you need to be aware of is there are not any buttons at all on the projector other than the power button. So if you need to do something like focus, you have to do it with the remote. In other words, if you lose this remote, you can't really do anything with this projector at all. Now you could use USB to plug in a mouse or keyboard or something like that, but I don't think that actually allows you to do focusing, so don't lose the remote. Another thing that I think you should be aware of is with this battery. So it's magnetic, which is kind of cool, but it's also weird. Like you have to have it plugged in to this cord to charge it. You can't charge the battery pack via USB or anything like that. You have to plug in this cord, then you have to plug in the power cord to charge this battery. Kind of an odd design choice. Honestly, I don't know why this just isn't attached to the projector itself. You kind of always have to have it. Now, I guess technically you could take this cord out and you could plug it directly into power, and this does stay upright as is, but you might as well just use the battery. And going along with that, there's no like thread in the middle of the battery or here, so you can't really put this on a tripod or anything like that. Now you can put it on the ground and angle it up, it will adjust automatically, but if you want it up high pointing straight out, you'll just have to find a creative way to do that. Another thing to be aware of is I think if you keep the cord plugged in, I feel like it uses some power even if the projector is off. And the reason I say that is I charged this all the way and then I just left everything off for a couple days. And then when I went to use it, it only lasted probably about 20 minutes on the battery. Now I have tested the battery out. I've charged it all the way. I put a timer on the projector and put time lapse on it. And I think I got probably around 2 hours and 20 minutes or something like that. It was with a dark screen and only text for the timer. I imagine in a realistic situation, you'd probably want to expect about an hour and a half. So if you have a movie that you want to watch and it's an hour and a half, probably okay. But like I said, either unplug everything or just have it charging immediately before you use it to get the full use of the battery. The overall image quality I'm happy with. I do like that it has Android TV. The navigation is great. I really like the concept of having a projector with a battery so you can take it anywhere you want to go. I hooked this up to a Bluetooth speaker. Our family watched everything outside. Tons of fun. Really nice projector, but a few odd design choices that you should be aware of.